Hey everybody, it's John again from Gaspers Automotive Restoration. I just want to show you our shop truck in this episode today. This is a 1982 Chevy C-10 custom deluxe 8-foot bed. It has a 6-cylinder, 4-speed in the floor. We've done a bunch of work to this thing. We replaced a bunch of interior parts, interior panels, seat cover, the sun visors, a bunch of different things. And it's a square body, 1973 to 1987. If you see one of these things, grab it because they're really popular. They're a lot of fun. You can work on them. And that's why we grabbed this one. We use it for errands around town, driving around. In fact, we're going to go on an errand here in a little bit, take you for a ride. And I'll show you under the hood too soon. We'll show you what kind of motor this is. A Chevy 292. It's a little different than a regular 250 inline 6. And I'll point those things out. But just want to show you what we have for a truck. These are really great, and it's a really reliable vehicle. So if you like this video, like, subscribe, and keep that old line running. So this is under the hood, and this is a Chevy 292. The way you could tell a Chevy 292 is the push rod box covers on the side are a lot taller than the 250. It's the easiest way. Other than that, it's pretty much the identical engine. So here's the push rod covers right here. This is what I was talking about before. And you could see this is pretty tall here. On a 250, it'll be about 2/3 the height of this. It's probably about 1.5 inches, 2 inches shorter. It's the easiest way to tell a 292. Just look at those side covers. And here's the motor mount I was talking about. I don't know if you could see it well enough or not there, but I had to modify this, this situation here. This is the later square body motor mount area, and the earlier 6-cylinders, the 292s, had their motor mount up front here like this. They switched the fuel pump and the motor mount, so I had to make an adapter plate to go from the original 1964 motor mount right here over to the 1982 motor mount. So a little modification. Wasn't hard, but had to do it to put the motor in there. So this is our electric choke. Here's the wire coming in from the ignition, and you're probably wondering, what's this tin foil doing on here? Well, this is actually a little piece of insulation, little Yankee ingenuity here, I like to call it. And we had cold air coming in here from the fan this winter. We get pretty cold winters here in Connecticut. Maybe it's not the Arctic, but it can get pretty darn cold. And the cold air is coming in. It was actually cooling off the electric choke, and my choke wasn't opening all the way. So we had some problems running. We put some of this noise dampening insulation stuff on here real quick, and it works great. Fixed the problem. When I found one of these, I said I got to have this thing and I got to rebuild it and shove it in here. And being a GM, everything bolts to everything else just about, so it was easy to put this thing in here. Little modification with one of the motor mounts, but we redid everything, and just wanted to let you guys see under the hood here and see what we're driving around. There's a little story that goes behind this thing. I bought this truck about 3.5 years ago for our shop, and it's been a great shop truck. It's in great condition, especially for a Connecticut truck. But backing up 25 years, I had a truck just like this when I was in high school. It was my first truck, actually. And it was a 1982 Chevy C-10, long bed, just like this one. Same thing, 6-cylinder. And everything came full circle. I just stumbled upon this truck, and my truck from high school is long gone. But this one popped up, and it's very nostalgic for me. It's just like being back at that time period again, driving this thing around. And had so many good times driving in that thing when I was in high school and in college. And now we got a shop truck, it's the exact same thing. So twist my arm to drive around a truck like I had when I was a kid. We gone through this truck, we did a bunch of things to it. It's got a patina to it. It's got a little bit of surface rust, but no rust underneath, no rot. This thing was well taken care of. The guy that owned this thing, his dad owned it, and he oiled this thing every fall before he put it on the road. And he would drive it in the winter minimally because it's 2-wheel drive. It's not that great in the snow. But if he did, he had oil all over it. It didn't rust. There's still paint in the frame. It's amazing. And the body's not rotted away. And just a well taken care of truck. And we had a couple things to fix though. The clutch was no good. So we had to pull this 465 Muncie out of here and change out the clutch. And once we did that, we had a pretty good reliable truck. And then I was looking at the interior and I said, boy, this is pretty sad. So I got some door panels. I got a dash pad. I got some visors up here, sun visors. Got a brand new seat cover here. And this thing's really comfortable and nice to drive now. And it's just funny how the things come full circle, how I had the same truck in high school and now I've got the same one now, same type now, driving it around. These are the golden age of trucks. You can take them apart with basic tools in your garage, and it's the last of those type of trucks you can do that with, really. You can still work on later trucks, but they're not as easy. And these trucks had the modern features that the older trucks didn't. So you have power steering, power brakes, you could get air conditioning, all kinds of cool stuff like that. It makes it easy to drive, fun to drive. Just out for a ride, beautiful day, 70 degrees. And had to take it out for a ride and talk to you guys about it. So if you guys like this video, please like it and subscribe. And there's going to be some more videos coming up. We've got a bunch more things planned, so keep in tune with our YouTube channel, Gaspers Automotive Restoration, and keep that old iron running. We'll see you guys later.